I need a replacement old fashioned and a replacement martini because they didn't come out.
I need a replacement bartender if you don't pull your together.
Well, I've got a couple.
I-35 with the top down, quit to tell a hater they should get like me. Seem like everybody wanna be the boss, but it.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Natmosphere. I'm Nat. It's been a minute, but if you're new here, welcome. Basically, I'm a bartender in Los Angeles, working customer service for a long time. I just do reaction videos, mostly on bar rescue, trying to do others here and there, but you know what I mean. These are the ones you guys like. So this video that we're gonna watch today, when it came out, I was like, okay, for sure have to react to this video. So what we're reacting to today is called Bar Rescue's Most Intense Bartender Battles. Now, I've been a bartender for about 6 or 7 years now, and I have some stories to tell you guys. Yes, I do. Will I tell them all in this video? I don't know, but let's watch and let's see what shakes up my memory bank. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, please. And if you're not new here, welcome back. And I've missed you guys. I've just been doing a lot of shit lately. I want to keep making videos for you guys because I kind of miss it, but you know when you have to be in like that zone where if I don't feel it, I'm not gonna make a video. If I'm not feeling up for it, if I just feel like bleh, I don't want to do it, because I also don't want to just give out like boring content either. I'm in the mood to make a video today is what I'm saying. So without further ado, let's just hop in.
She likes my better. No, she's not, dude. Cheyenne, on the cool, like this is every dude. How many? Can you move out of my way, dude? Like this is what I was told. I'm on the clock now. I don't care. They asked me because she. No, I'm not gonna argue with you. On the cool. Like, I'm doing what I was told to do. No, I'm gonna make them. It's like dinner and a show. You don't even know. You're so when you then you can say something to me. Oh my god.
How it gets so quiet in the bar.
The bar.
Yeah, not the actual staff.
Ugh, bring back memories.
Bartender.
I guess we're the only bartenders that working right now, since, you know, Nadia's not.
And there's Kimmy, our last bartender. We're walking into Drama City here, and there's one thing you and I know: drama does not work in a bar. No.
But there will always be drama in a bar, because it's high school. It's literally high school. Almost any job you work at is high school. There's always going to be drama in a workplace. You got different people, different personalities, because there's gonna be drama. I don't care.
I did not. Don't tell me.
Does this guy understand his staff is going to cause him to lose it all? Look at what they're doing.
This is ridiculous.
Oh! I've never seen this type of employee interaction in front of customers before.
I mean, literally behind the bar.
They're causing him to fail. We're here to stop him from failing, and it starts now. I watch your bartenders squirt each other with a soda gun, fight with each other. You're sinking, and they're causing it. I know. Here's the deal. Close the bar, get the staff together for a meeting. Your future starts now. Guys, we got to fix this place.
Honestly though, like, they're getting mad at her for being drunk. It happens all the time. It happens to everybody. You're gonna have a shift, even if like you normally don't get drunk, you're gonna have a shift where you get too fucked up. But the thing is, if it's you every single fucking night, or if the same bitch is drunk every single fucking night, and you're picking up their slack and you're doing their shit, we have lenience for like some people, right? Like, if you don't get drunk all the time, or if you don't get fucked up all the time and you get fucked up, all right, you know, I got you, don't worry about it. It's like you do that for each other. But if the bitch is getting drunk all the time, and like on every shift she's getting, because what happens is when you get drunk, you're not working, you're not doing your job, and then the other people have to pick up your slack, and that's when people get mad. So whatever, drink, do whatever your shit, as long as you're working, I don't care, I don't give a fuck. But once you stop working and I start having to pick up your slack, that's when I start to get mad.
1,100,000 hours. Can you imagine that? He's gonna lose everything. Guys, I want us to be one team. I've watched you spray her down with a soda gun.
I wanted her out from behind the bar. She was drunk. That's a liability.
But you don't do it in a way that all the customers see.
That's true.
I feel like they don't respect me at all.
Respect is earned.
Stop getting drunk,
Every
bitch.
time that you drink, you're yelling demands that aren't even needed. I've got this.
Jeff, your lack of leadership is causing this. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
I gotta tough you up, buddy.
Absolutely. I'm in here somewhere, I think.
Right?
From this point on, I will not drink at this place ever again.
Do you believe her?
No.
I don't either. That's what worries me, Nadia.
I've got this. I can be what I need to be.
Kimmy! You need to get your attitude better, don't you? What are you gonna do to change that?
I'm gonna lose it.
Talk to me. What don't I know that's making you say that?
I shouldn't be stolen from you.
She stole from you?
Yeah.
How'd I steal from you, Randy?
She overcharged him on beers.
I did not overcharge him. I don't think Randy was wrong about the stealing. I sat there one Friday and watched her. I have never stolen anything, not yet.
I gotta show you this.
That's another thing. That's another thing. You see bartenders start pocketing tips, stuff like that, because you pool. So if a bartender, you see a bartender, they start putting money in their pocket, that's not just their money. It's like you're all working together to make money. So I'm like, the 20 bucks that I just made from this dude, I should pocket that then too, right? Because at the end of the day, you're gonna be mad when you see how much money other people are making versus you if you're just pocketing all the tips you're getting. It's like we all work together to make tips. If you're pocketing, then you're a bitch. You're shady. You don't ever steal from your fellow bartenders, ever. And I've seen it happen with my own eyes again.
Okay, Tim and his wife Sarah own the place.
Right.
Here's what's interesting. Tim was a marketing professional for a Fortune 500 company.
Right.
He posted this on his social media page. Sorry we had to close early. It was full.
If you were an owner of a bar and your manager did that, you'd fire him straight away.
I would not only fire him, I'd look him in the eyes and say you're an idiot. And then I'd fire him.
Inside voices, please.
Look at this guy.
Chill out or get out. I don't go to your bar and act like a...
From what I can see, Tim is not a very nice guy. He insults customers who order premium drinks, and then he screams at customers for talking loud in his bar. Is this guy nuts? There they go.
I'm not surprised. Why would you stay there?
Other than the 3 customers I sent in, those were the only 4 people in the whole bar. And he chased them away.
Where'd you go? Apparently I make drinks.
How is it?
Tastes like flat PBR.
That's horrible.
Yeah, even Sarah thinks the drinks suck.
Let me make you guys some drinks.
Actually, I want to try the French
I'm gonna
75.
toss these. French 75 is great. Done.
Thank you.
Bing.
You know, we got a superstar in her.
Yeah, I think so, John.
Did we make those right? It's actually really good. You know why? Because I didn't touch the bottle, probably.
Tim doesn't like the fact that his wife stepped in and is doing better than him. You should hope she does better than you if you want to make money. I've seen enough.
Okay.
I just think...
Yeah, that guy just has a really bad attitude. Like, really bad. Like, he doesn't want to be there. But it's crazy to have that mentality when that's the bar you own, when your livelihood is on the line.
Sarah just have a lot of problems with each other.
Ouch. Do we have fights or issues here like that?
Yeah,
So are you uncomfortable when they fight?
we all are.
For employees to make money, they have to be comfortable in their environment. They have to be proud of it. When Tim and Sarah fight, all that pride disappears, and the business loses money.
And it affects customers too. They don't want to hang out here. They want to go somewhere where they feel welcome.
Of course.
We had a big party, maybe 8 or 10 people. They spent probably $150, $175 in 20 minutes. Tim kicked them out.
Wow.
They had to leave because they were...
What are you doing? You open the doors, you stand here and you pray every day that somebody walks through the door, and then you throw out half the people who come in. And here's the proof. You got an empty bar that nobody wants to come to, and a bunch of people running around town saying you're
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 drinks waiting here. He can't even make 3 properly. It takes like 40 seconds.
Let's go, Tim, hurry up.
Who's getting mules? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Holy...
Falling behind, man. I'm guessing this bar is the busiest it's ever been because they can't keep up. They're totally slammed. Tim is a disaster. This guy cannot tend bar.
Hey! Can you not handle your well?
Obviously
And if you
not.
can't handle it, then I have to call in Tara and you're out of here.
I've got all these credit cards up. I'm not fighting with you in front of customers.
They're all fighting too. It's really kind of a
I'm being polite. And I'm smiling. Does everybody see me smiling? Is everybody having a good time?
Close out.
Long wait times and tension behind the bar drive patrons out the door.
It is so uncomfortable to see bartenders fighting behind the bar. It literally brings the whole vibe of the whole bar down. If you can, like, you can tell if people just don't fuck with each other or not, because when you see, you know, people having fun at work, or like especially in the bar, like people want to come and talk to you and have conversation and have a good time and drink their worries away, right? So if they're there and you're arguing with your other bartender, it's kind of just like like, what the fuck is going on? And then everything's just weird, you know. Everyone just feels uncomfortable, doesn't really want to talk, because it's like, oh shit, like, you know, like all this stuff. So it's just, especially when it's busy too, you just gotta look at each other and just be like, you know what, we're not doing this right now.
It just made it kind of awkward to order a drink, you know.
It's not a good atmosphere to be around, for sure.
Especially when you're trying to party, you know?
I'm smiling.
If you can't handle it, we're out of here. Smiling doesn't make money. Drinks make money.
Stop talking to me.
Get out of the bar. You can't handle it.
Also, don't ever yell at someone like that in front of other people. I know I've said this before, but if you're in charge, don't berate people in front of other people. Like, don't yell at your employees, don't degrade them, don't talk down to them in front of other people. That shit looks so fucking bad on you, and it's embarrassing. It's just embarrassing. Like, why are you trying? I had this one supervisor one time who yelled at me when I was working at Starbucks. The beverage routine for a Frappuccino, I remember, was like, you have to do it in a certain order. I didn't do it in that order because it's going in a fucking blender, okay? And we were busy, and the supervisor yelled at me in front of everybody and took the blender, dumped everything out, and was like, remake it to standard, blah, 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 blah. We don't make beverages like that here, blah, blah, shortcut, blah, blah. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And at that point, I would have walked out. But I was like 19 years old, you know? But I was like, what the fuck? Ever since that happened to me, I made sure, and if I'm in any position of management or a teaching position or anything, I will never talk to somebody like that, because that was the most humiliating thing to me. Because it's like, he should have felt embarrassed for doing that, for yelling at me because I didn't put the drink in the correct order, like in the blender. It just like, so every time I hear anything like that or I see it, I'll immediately, if I'm working, I'll immediately pull whoever, like, even if I'm not even a manager, I'm gonna be like, don't do that right now. Because you can have a teachable moment and pull them aside after and say, hey, this is the way we make the drink. This is the beverage routine. Just next time, stick to standard. Even if it's a fucking most insane request, it's like, it's to standard. This is how we do it, blah, 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 blah. But it's like, you just now ruined our relationship because you said that to me and you talked to me like that, and now I'm not gonna want to do anything that you fucking say to me, and I'm not gonna want to, I'm in a bad mood now, everything's weird, you know what I mean? It's just, there's just the way you have to talk to people if you're in a position of management or power, supervisor or whatever. You just can't don't be a fucking dick. It's not that fucking serious.
Did everything turn out all right? So we need to get you a new old-fashioned? Yeah. I need a replacement old-fashioned and a replacement martini because they didn't come out.
I need a replacement bartender if you don't pull together.
Well, I've got a couple customers that weren't happy with their drinks. I said I'm going to buy them the next round. I know they didn't buy them for me, but I'm not here to talk. I'm going to get the job done.
You're sitting there yapping and we're doing work.
I know, and instead of saying, let's go ahead and fix that drink, you're yelling at me.
One thing I asked them not to do is no fighting behind the bar tonight.
Get out from the bar!
How's it going?
She has a serious fucking problem with him that they need to figure out outside of the bar, because that shit is crazy.
Two of them went at it again.
Yeah, it was like bashing heads. Well, I actually felt uncomfortable. So if I feel uncomfortable,
all of them do.
Yeah.
Fine. Thank you guys for coming in.
Uncomfortable customers flock to the doors after the busiest night in Brixton's history.
All right, guys, huddle time.
You know, stress test wasn't very good, was it?
It was horrible. Tonight was a prime example of why people don't want to go back to the Brixton.
Fights behind the bar, the bartending falling apart, right? And rather than dealing with him as a bartender, you dealt with him as a husband back there.
You didn't yell at either of the girls when they weren't keeping up with you.
They saved your ass, dude. He tried, and I'll give him that, but when it came down to it, you know, he didn't pull through.
So Jack's townhouse is owned by 3 brothers. There's John. He's the oldest brother and also a retired firefighter. He owns another successful bar, and he invested the profits from that bar into this one for 7% interest.
Hey, Jimmy, there's no chicken wings in there. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, there is.
There's Jimmy. He's the middle brother. He supposedly runs the day-to-day operations with his brother Brian, who's the youngest brother.
Oh, big guys.
Yeah, these guys are huge. All 3 of them are New York City firemen.
Jimmy, you don't order chicken wings. No chicken wings.
Blame it on me! Blame it on me!
That's a hell of a switch going from firefighting to owning a bar.
Some more. Do something.
Okay, yeah. You're being a...
Don't order chicken wings. We have none. And whose fault is it? It's my brother Jimmy's fault. Whatever.
Jim, easy.
Look at these guys screaming at each other. Bunch of hotheads.
Welcome. My name's Christine, by the way.
And there's Christine. She's Jimmy's wife. There's Catherine. She's a bartender. She's John's daughter. There's Kristen. She's a bartender. She's Brian's wife. The 3 brothers are in debt $400,000.
That's all family there. That's all family.
They're losing about $10,000 a month. They're a couple months from closing, and the financial stress is destroying the family, not just the bar.
Wow. Keep on doing what you're doing, bro. Let's stack the beer and get nice. That's what you're supposed to be doing. I get it done. Obviously, it's me, right? You sit there like a little...
Catherine, cut him off. Cut him off. He's been drinking since 10 o'clock this morning, man.
Do you understand you're being right now? 100%.
They're a bunch of fighting jerks. They're the customers you throw out of your bar, not owners. Yeah, no kidding.
Why don't you commit arson on your body and burn yourself away? You both annoy me right now. It's embarrassing?
Wow, people gotta be freaking out that these giants are going at it in the bar.
This business failed because
They're screaming with customers between them. These guys are ready to kill each other. I think it's time to go in there, don't you? Yeah, let's do it.
I want to hire everybody. I'm making $20,000 a week.
What a freak show this is.
Oh, boy.
What are you doing, man? You guys are screaming and yelling and getting ready to kill each other. Between the 2 of you guys, I'm not sure who the biggest is.
He is.
And how much money do you have into this?
Too much.
How much money do you have in, John?
$200,000.
Can you guys run this bar? Do you know how to do it?
We're too busy pointing the finger at each other that we don't see the whole picture.
I need a Guinness.
I know. Everyone needs Guinness right now.
I don't know. I don't know if it's because maybe I'm so chill that I just can't relate to being so angry, you know? But like time and a place, I don't know. Maybe it's my genes that I just like can't argue with people like that. You have to realize when it's worth it to have an argument or even have a conversation. That's interesting. I don't know. It's just stuff like that. It makes me uncomfortable too. I've been around a bunch of fights and stuff like that, especially with dudes. So aggressive guys, it really hits for me because you working in a bar, you're around it all the time. And it's scary. It's fucking scary. So it's just seeing it, I'm like, oof, oof, oof. You know, because they'll fucking fight each other and they'll hit. And what the fuck are you gonna do? I'm watching. That's it.
Back here is getting to be a cluster. Christine, stop freaking circling. Jimmy and Christine are going at it with each other. Wow, you're freaking annoying.
Stop it! Stop! You're stressing me out.
Am I the only one that's getting overloaded here? You're slowing the whole thing down.
How many runs does your husband say? So that's the old Jimmy, still there, right? I made it clear to Jimmy this afternoon that he used to show discipline. Mr. Hero is no hero to me. Listen to me. You say do to either of these bartenders one more time, I will embarrass your ass. And I'll tell you one thing. You take one drink, I'll fire you in front of everyone. You hear me? You take another drink, I'll fire your ass in front of your brothers.
John has a way. John, you cannot tell me you are not provoking this man, because you're screaming in his face, cussing at him. You know his temper. It's just like it's almost like a competition of who has the biggest dick, you know? Like, I have the biggest dick, no, I have the biggest dick, no, I have the biggest dick, you know? It's almost like John has a point to prove too. Like, he likes to beat these people down. And granted, I don't approve of the other guy's behavior, but come on, like, come on. You're poking the bear, which is what he wants. Good television.
That's the deal. What are you talking about? I'm talking to you. Here's Chris. She's a bartender.
Oh, because
exactly what we thought was gonna happen.
Please, they're not sweaty. All I have to say is real women have curves.
Chill out, relax.
I don't care what people think.
There's Crystal. Crystal is Dahlia's daughter and a bartender.
Do you have a card, or can I start your time?
There's Melissa. She's a bartender.
Everybody's just standing around, and I'm just doing everything like always because I'm the badass.
Not exactly the sweetest girl I've ever seen.
What are you doing, Ed?
Ed is a bar back.
I set up the bar in a certain way. That's how I want it.
There's Kara. She's a bartender.
Who's got the balls to flip me for the house around? I buy or you buy? I say tails never fails, and you're buying the house around.
There you go.
Ready? That's a
Why would she do that when people are already drinking?
I will honor this. I will buy the house around, but it's my choice. You don't pick, mother. Washington apples around the world.
They're already drinking. If you're wearing a promotion, people might come for it, but if they're already there, you're just costing yourself money.
Exactly. Cheers to the shot that Dahlia bought for the house for no reason. You better give me half of that. You hear me? You better give me half of that. Hey,
yeah, knock it out of her hand, and you're really gonna get a half. Your half is now on the floor.
Boy, Melissa, take a break. What do you mean take a break?
Y'all can work. I'm gonna take a break. That's what I mean.
I've been in there for 2 hours. I can take a break.
Breaks are every 4 hours, not every 2 hours.
I don't have to go in there and serve drinks.
Okay, so we have an attitude issue here, Mia.
100%.
They're not without me.
I guess Melissa's still on her break. Shall I go get her, or are you gonna go get her? Never mind, you just sit there like you always do.
I'm so...
So she's drunk.
I've been there. I've been there. I've been there.
Yes.
And it is about 9:30.
I've been there.
So she's got 4 hours to go. So what are they going to do? Carry her home?
What the f***? Are you done with your break? Are you done with your hour break?
Oh, wait. Hold on, I'm about to smoke another cigarette.
Like, are you serious right now?
No, I'm about to literally smoke
like,
another cigarette.
you can't be taking an hour break.
Work seems like an inconvenience, Sarah.
Yes, that's a very appropriate way of putting that.
No.
Oh! No more shots tonight. That's enough.
It's all about the bling. The bling. This our ball. All about the bling. This our ball. The bling.
Excuse me. Excuse me. What are you doing right now?
Having a great time.
Maybe you shouldn't do that anymore. I have no interest in your freak show.
Really?
And you're the worst of all. How many times did you say behind that bar tonight?
I cuss a lot. Clearly, I cuss a lot. So, I'm not gonna talk about that one. But I think it's funny how she was waiting for John to like rip into the owner and was like, yeah, yeah. And he goes, and you? She just thinks that she's hot shit. That's just one of those. There's always those bitches. They think they're hot shit. They think they're better than everyone. They think that just because they're pretty, that they don't have to work, that they don't have to do anything, that they're just gonna get tips. And it's like, yeah, but at the same time, you'll get tips, but like, you still gotta do your job. Like, you gotta just don't be a bitch. But there's always those bitches in every job, but especially customer service, especially at bars. There's always those girls who just think that they're better than everyone just because they're cute or whatever. Just because they get some attention, they think that they don't have to work. And I hate working with those bitches. I hate them. I hate it. I hate it. I'd rather work with a drunk bitch than work with one of those.
Did you see it?
A few.
A few. So, she chased out a few. You chased out a few. Who's left? Your business is like your boobs. It's sagging.
John, that was so mean, John. But is he wrong though? I don't know.
In the restroom.
We have what?
Please in the restroom.
Please? Are you kidding me?
There's Megan, her daughter.
Megan, come on.
Kitchen. First of all, that's illegal. Not to speak of how dangerous it is.
Yes, you have oil and you have these fryers and grills and I mean carrying the food and that's disgusting.
There's Cheyenne. She's a bartender.
Cheyenne looks scary.
Not a lot of smiles there, huh?
Cheyenne looks scary.
Approachable.
Hey, bitch, get out the way.
There's Lisa. And there's Susan.
Mucho photo! Please. Let me make them. No, she asked me specifically.
Yeah, but she likes mine better.
No, she's not. Dude, Cheyenne, on the cool, like, this is better, dude.
How many?
Can you move out of my way, dude? Like, this is what I was told.
I'm on the clock now.
I don't care. Like, they asked me specifically. Dude, I'm not gonna take the bottle.
They asked you because you were sitting.
No, they asked me because she. No, I'm not gonna argue with you. On the cool. Like, I'm doing what I was told to do.
No, I'm gonna make them. What do they want?
Okay, then I'm going home.
Bye.
Bye, Mom. I'm leaving.
I'm mad, Mommy.
She's acting like a 6-year-old girl.
Wow.
Get back there. Yeah, she did. Shut up. Sit down. You don't even know. Just stop.
Yeah, if she's not on the clock, if you're not on the clock, don't get behind the fucking bar. Like, I get it if I've done it a couple of times where it's like they've needed help and I had just gotten off or I was waiting to clock in and I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna go and help. But if I'm there drinking, I'm not gonna go behind the bar. And especially too, to like make my own drinks, make drinks for my friends. You don't do that. You don't do that. You have the bartender that's there working do that shit. You don't do that. It's different again if they need help and you're like, hey, you need help? And they're like, yeah, and you go back there and you help people, but you're not gonna go back there just to make my own drink. It's not like, in what world is that ever okay? But she thinks because her mommy's the owner that she can do whatever the fuck she wants.
This would be outrageous if it was in their living room. Look at the customers looking right at her.
Hey. It's like dinner at a show. You don't even know. You're so when you then you can say something to me.
Oh my gosh.
So she was never taught respect. So she doesn't respect her father's money, her mother, the business, the customers. She respects none of it.
Usually you see patrons hiding with each other, but not the bar.
Yeah, not the actual staff.
Bars? Megan, I'm out of here. I'm done with it. Megan? I'm done.
She walked out on her mother, on her family business. She just walked out.
Yeah, she's lucky I didn't knock the out of her. I don't know who the she thinks she is. If she knew how to do something, then I wouldn't have to do it.
And she's playing it up for the cameras too, wants to look like a hard ass, like a bitch that'll fight. But it's like, you still look like a punk. And it's like the other girl, she wants to look like she's harder than the other girl, right? It's like that other girl still looks like she could beat your ass. I don't care, like that whole charade, that whole show she just put on makes it look like she's just all talk. Because you know the people that fight and that will actually like kick your ass most of the time are the people that are quiet, that aren't that loud. Like, what do they say? Like chihuahuas, right? Chihuahuas all bark, no bite. Big chihuahua though. Oh man. Anyways, that was Bar Rescue's most intense bartender battles. Let me know if you liked it. I still have more stories that I'm sure will come out as we go along. And yeah, I will just see you guys on the next one.
I-35 with the top down, quit to tell a hater they should get like me. Seem like everybody wanna be the boss, but it costs any